Did Robert Downey Jr.'s role in Tropic Thunder offend you? That's the first question we're gonna start off this episode with. Okay.
Oh
Seeing
man.
how we're talking about blackface.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sophisticatedly Ratchet. I got Lisa Marie.
You know
also
what? I'm gonna go
agreeing.
with Sophisticatedly Ratchet as well.
Okay, so I got Lisa Marie, Shake, Mo, TJ, and Mash.
Everybody.
It is
Everybody.
unanimous.
Wow,
unanimous.
that's dope. We should have been playing the drinking game.
Unanimous.
That's
Very
dope.
unanimous. I want to hear from our lovely guest first. Lisa
Yes.
Marie, tell me.
Yes.
Please
Gang,
tell me
gang.
what.
Season dialogue, come through.
Yes. Why Sophisticatedly Ratchet?
Oh, goodness. I think we all looking at the movie. It was funny, right? It was funny.
Hilarious.
But the more serious part about it, just like we're talking about with the blackface, he represented a part of what we've seen every single day with white people playing black people, and also the picking at certain things we just know as culturally ours, the way he was speaking, some of the jokes that he was making. We could have taken that as uncomfortable, but I think because it was comedy written, we laughed along with it. So yeah, so it's in the middle. It's that gray area.
The Sophisticatedly Ratchet Podcast is a roundtable conversational podcast that gives a voice to the Black experience.
Millennials from New York City sharing our views on Black lifestyle, culture, relationships, religion, and current events.
Here at SR, we strive to give our listeners the real in a world of fake.
Worldly professionals with class that also know how to switch it up.
Now let's talk our wild shit.
Yo. Peace. What's goody, y'all?
Hey, Tribe.
What's going on, Tribe? All right, so welcome to another healthy serving of probably one of your favorite podcasts, the So Ratchet Podcast, because we're fixing our branding, okay? Because people have a hard time. They have a hard time saying sophisticatedly. It's too many syllables, all right? So we're rebranding a bit, and we are now the So Ratchet Podcast, which is known as the Sophisticatedly Ratchet Podcast, okay? Now, on this podcast, we get to talk to a bunch of wonderful co-hosts of mine and myself, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce my co-hosts that make this show go round and round. And I want y'all to hold on because we have a special treat for y'all too today. Okay. So the first person I actually want to introduce, and I hate to do this first because I hate putting them first for anything. All right. But he is the mystifier of definitions. Just understand that anything that you hear from him, which ends in a fact, you might want to fact check. Okay. Rumor has it that we took him to Mexico and we tried to dip him in the healing waters of the cenotes just so we can rid him of the spilly curse because he loves spilling drinks. All right,
I haven't spilled since. All
right, whatever, man. But anyway, give it up to the homie Shake, the Wanderer, please. What up, Shake?
What it do, everybody? What it do? It's your boy Shake. You already know, Mr. HSD, also known as the AFF. Leaves the last F silent, or you call the last F fact. All right? Because Shake facts are real facts, okay? And here's the beautiful part about Shake facts, okay? Just to let y'all know real quick, all right? Y'all call Shake facts fake facts, but they not fake facts. They facts that you just don't know are real yet. You just need to look them up.
The fact
we
that
do it on
I was saying the fact that he's telling us that Shake fact is a real fact is a Shake fact, by the way. So.
Facts, and that's facts. That's why every time you say something, we chat GPT it. You know, we look it up, we Google, we do everything to check it.
Exactly. They be right. So shut up.
All right. So speaking of the person who who I always cheer on every time she badgers Shake or berates Shake. All right. She actually is the Gemini of our group, and she just celebrated her life to the fullest. All right. In a wonderful, wonderful place of Tulum, in which I was there because it was dope. All right. She's also the balancer of chakras. Okay. You know what else she is? The queen of itineraries. Because you did
27
that.
pages that nobody read. Not even my best friend.
You plan on my next trip.
As she drops off.
Facts.
You plan on my next trip. Just know that much. Anyway, she has a bit of OCD, even when it's her birthday. But please give it up to the ice queen herself, TJ. What up, TJ?
What up, tribe? Oh, I love that. Magically, I appear.
Yes.
Hi, tribe. What up? It's TJ, the Unicorn Gemini, and I bring duality to the podcast. Good to see you guys. I missed you. Happy Wednesday. You're listening on a Wednesday. Thank you guys for listening.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, TJ. I hope I think I clapped. All right. But yeah, anyway, as you already know, it's the third slot. Something about the three that's so special on this show. Okay. We just love the number 3 because we always introduce this person at the number 3 slot. And I know you heard of Motown before, okay, but this ain't that type of Mo. All right. She is the clarity queen. I've told y'all before, she speaks about 48 different languages and 58 different type of dialects, probably. All right. If you ever need to get anything translated, this is who you go to. All right. This was the Google Translate before Google Translate became Google Translate. Okay.
That's
anyway,
right.
Y'all please give it up to my homie from the Bronx finest, please. Mo, what up?
If it wasn't
I
for
got-
the who?
If it wasn't for the Bronx, what up?
So tell me where you from.
Uptown, baby.
Uptown,
baby.
Now if it wasn't for the
Peace,
Bronx,
peace.
this rap.
What up, Mo?
Hello, tribe. It's your girl Mo. You guys know I hail from Co-op City, Section 5. Don't ever zone my Don't ever zone my shit. Of course, I represent everything Bronx. Everything about me is Bronx. That's where I'm from. Hi. I'm
Peace,
happy
peace,
to be
peace.
here.
Now, Mo.
What's
Well,
up?
Mo. All right, and you already know we gotta bring it around town to a guy who stays slippery. Okay, I don't even know why, but that's just what he does. All right,
Hey, yo.
just know that before actually Black Planet, there was the Black Man. Okay, and the Black Man actually came from a ooze.
I like what it's
All right,
going.
if we think about it, we go back into the past. I don't know if y'all was reading your textbooks, but you got to learn like how amoebas and phomoebas and stuff work. All right, but before there was all that, there was the spew. Okay, all right, and we call this man the spew because that's all he does. He spreads this positive energy wherever. Even our special guest probably felt it already. I don't even know, but she's here. Don't even worry. All right, but anyway, I want you to give it up to the homie. South Jamaica's finest.
There
Mash,
you go.
what up,
There
King?
you go. Yo, peace. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mash, aka the Spew Guy Drip Drip. Please say the drip drip.
Drip,
Drippity
drip.
drip,
Gang,
drippity
I
drip.
appreciate you, gang. Representing South Jamaica Queens, only Queens make kings. And for those who don't know, Spew is an abbreviation for spreading positive energy wherever. And as a Spew guy, it's my job to enrich the lives of everybody I meet. I love you, tribe. Y'all left me here in the States where y'all was in Mexico. I was a little salty. I definitely had a big case of FOMO. All right.
That's
but I
okay.
want you to know that I'm so glad that y'all back.
Right,
and we here doing
right.
this thing again. We miss you, tribe. Thank you for
All right,
joining.
all right, welcome back, bro. Anyway, now when we get guests on this show, it's always a special time. And me, I love special guests. I really do. And we try to bring you different type of guests. They have different type of talents. They're just different type of beings, and everybody's a different type of being. But this being also is just special today. Okay, you know why? Because Flash found her. Yes, that's right. So I did the work.
She's dope, though. She's
But
dope.
yeah, I've loved her energy from the moment I saw her. I was like, oh, she is really cool. And then I said, I'm cool too. So this is just two cool people who get to meet up and work together, whatnot. All right. She's a phenomenal writer. All right. She's a poetic prophet with a pen game that will probably put your favorite ghostwriter to shame. I said it. I said it. Okay.
Love it.
All right. She's your poet's favorite ghostwriter, matter of fact, probably. I don't know if you write poetry, but anyway, I'm gonna give it up to the goddess, Lisa Marie. Welcome to the show.
Hey, y'all.
Salutation.
What's up?
Hey, Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie, you want to tell the gang or the tribe real quick just a little bit about you and who you are, please? Because I'll just bless them with your presence.
No. Okay, I'm Lisa Marie. I am from Georgia. I'm living here in Georgia. I am a mother of 3 sons. I have a podcast, Season Dialogue with Lisa Marie. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. I also share some of it on YouTube as well, same title, Season Dialogue. And you can follow along as well with some inserts, some writings that I use on my social media, which is TikTok and Instagram.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Drop your handle for TikTok and Instagram.
At Season Dialogue. So it's season, and then _ dialogue.
Yes,
Okay. We love that.
Tribe, you guys know of her. She's very popular and she's always spewing wisdom. So check her out.
Definitely a dope page to follow. I follow it and definitely getting a lot of value from some of Lisa Marie's words. So please tune in. I want to introduce myself. All right. I am the man that believes that your light will illuminate brighter if you see through your illusions. Okay. It is your boy Flash the Philosopher. And this is the Soul Ratchet Podcast. Oh man, do we have a tune for y'all that we love to play every week? You know, we got our own chakra banger. I don't even know, she coming off of these different vibes. She done been dipped into cenotes, and now she gets to bang the bowl with a little bit different energy, you know. All right, so I'm going to introduce TJ as she brings in our No Bad Days.
It's gonna be a great ass day. Because I said it was gonna be a great ass day. I won't accept nothing else. Nothing bad will enter my day. Say that shit like you mean it. Howl it. No bad days.
Talk about it.
There we go.
No bad days, tribe. And I don't want to say that's a lie. But I want to say that you get to define what it is for you. And I hate saying that something's bad or good. It just is. It just is. And there's a lesson in everything. And if you do say that it's a bad day, if you do feel like it's a bad day, it's okay, because you have the power to change it. And I say that after having a crazy experience over my birthday weekend. And we're going to put that in an episode for sure. What else? Okay, so today I'm here to introduce you to the root chakra, represented by the color red. It's located at the base of the spine. Flash likes to say that it's at the gooch.
Gooch, you already know.
It's at the gooch. And for you ladies, the base of your spine, you can actually trigger your Kegel muscles, guys. You guys have it too. It's whatever makes it go like this, up and down. Gotcha. So that's where it's located. It's represented or it's responsible for you feeling grounded, stable, for strength, vitality. It's you belonging here on this earth. You're meant to be here. Today, you were meant to hear this episode. You were meant to check in with us and be a part of the tribe today. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, and you get to trust the universe. And some affirmations that I'd like you to listen to, and if they resonate with you, I want you to focus on that as I ring the singing bowl. I feel safe and secure. I am fearless. I have abundance in my life. I trust the universe, and I'm grounded and I'm protected. Janae Aiko has a song, and it's kind of like a meditation, and I love it. It's like, I am protected, I am grounded, I am secure, I am safe. That's a good song to listen to if you really want to tap into your root chakra. What was that? Yeah, thank you. And because I've been going through so much, I decided to share a little bit more about the root chakra with you guys. And let me pull that up. So I found some signs to see if you are grounded, if you're present. So check in with yourself. Am I present in this moment? And a way to get present is, what am I smelling? What am I hearing? What am I feeling? Get rooted in your own energy. Be connected. Be in touch with your body. Get in touch with nature. Trust, and you get to manifest stability.
Okay.
I'm complete. So if any of those affirmations that I read earlier resonate with you, go ahead and focus on that. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. We're going to hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. No bad days, tribe.
Nice. Well done, TJ.
Thank you. I needed that. I need that for me.
Facts.
Nah, it's all good. Yo, TJ, when you was talking about Jhené Aiko, I realized, I don't know if y'all know, but she a lullaby album, a baby lullaby album. And it's just the soothing music. And I found myself listening to it to kind of put me to sleep a few days. And I'm saying here, like, this ain't for babies. This is for everybody. Like, it's really good.
It is.
Yeah.
She got a baby lullaby album?
Yeah, so she had a baby, I want to say, within the past few months. And she made a album to put babies to sleep to. Yeah.
That's super dope.
I fell asleep. Just know it worked.
She been working.
Yeah, but speaking of sleep, we're gonna go next to the guy real quick who needs no sleep. And the next portion of this show is what we use to kind of educate ourselves. I just don't know why we put him in charge of educating us.
He's smart. He's so active.
Anyway, it's the fella you love to hate. Shake, please give us the word of the week.
Word of the week.
I keep forgetting to do his theme music. I'm gonna get it one day. I'm sorry, bro. I got you. Yo, can y'all hear him?
Nah, he muted.
No, he muted him.
Yo,
sorry. Come on, Flash. Get your shit together, bro. Get it together.
I got you, man.
I need theme music.
Next week. I got you.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. What it do? This your boy Shake. Back at you from the cenote with today's word of the week. The AFF, America's favorite fact. All right. So today's word of the week is
oh my gosh.
Disteratum. Okay, that is the word Disteratum.
Spell it, please.
It's okay. Disteratum is spelled DESIDERATUM. It's a noun and it means something that is needed or wanted. All right. So I'm gonna use it in a quick sentence. All right, to try to give you guys an idea of how to use it. So when I was in Mexico, the police pulled us over and they told us to delete all of the videos. All right, because there is a disteratum for tourism in that area, and they didn't want to screw it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that because and I can't wait to tell that story on this podcast.
Yes, I know. I can't wait.
Yeah, Lisa Marie, this is something that we just do on the show. It's, like I said, it's word of the week. So if you get a chance to use the word, which is desteratum, did I say it right, Shay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you get a point. We actually do keep the points, and we'll see who's actually the winner of incorporating the word in the show by the end of the show. So you're free. And there's a cool down too. You can't just be just saying the word all fast and all right after somebody. Yeah, like give it a minute or two before you cool it down. Even 5 minutes actually. All right.
Okay.
We got some cheaters.
You can do a 1 minute cool
down.
1 minute, exactly.
1 minute cool down?
Exactly. 60 seconds is a long time, bro.
All right, fair. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Shake, for the word of the week, and now we know what the cool down time is. Now, this episode today, okay, is an episode that I kind of was thinking about based on a lot of stuff that I'm reading. Y'all know Flash is into tech and all this other stuff. All right, so today's episode is something that I want to talk about. It's called Digital Blackface. So that's the title of the episode actually, but it's really just concerning maybe this new era that we're coming into and how Black people kind of, I guess, can be used in a way that we don't necessarily agree with. So the inspiration for this episode actually came from two things. I was reading an article, and the article was talking about Levi's, the company, and pretty much they were trying to incorporate a tactic that would use AI generated models to model their clothes. Okay. And because they also wanted to increase like diversity efforts and all this other stuff. So the idea came about as far as, hey, let's use these black models or black AI models to model, our jeans or tops or whatever the case is. And when I seen that, it kind of triggered me because I was sitting here like, so I guess like the black models possibly won't get paid from this, like real people who actually model this thing. And it's so wild today, even with a lot of the AI stuff, because I should have got this hashtag for y'all, but AI is making very realistic faces and figures and
voices,
all types of stuff.
You know on Midjourney? It's crazy.
Yeah. So we know there's a lot of technology out there, and I do see it having an effect on how we kind of consume a lot of things. So that was one issue, and then there was another issue that also made me want to do this episode, and it was based on a comedian. His name is Kev on Stage, and he had put out a post regarding an Instagram account called Rap. That's RAP, and I guess Rap had leaked a post that was saying something about Jamie Foxx is on the end of the line, blah, blah, blah. This is when Jamie Foxx was kind of going through his fiasco in the hospital.
His ailment, whatever his ailment.
Right.
Yeah. So, is he good now? No.
I don't know.
No one's really said anything.
I believe so. They said he was out, but that's what we heard.
His daughter released a statement that he was released from the hospital.
That was his release
back, and he's doing good. I seen him on YouTube too, so I think he's doing better.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So this is the thing though. When they posted this thing on Instagram, it didn't come from any source or any camp of Jamie Foxx. It came from the people who were running the Rap Instagram. And when you actually maybe go onto LinkedIn or whatever the case is, which is what Kev on Stage did, he did a research to just kind of see who kind of runs this company, and you realize like their head of marketing, is a white man. Their commerce person, white, their Instagram,
CEO,
blah, white, CEO, white. But when you look at the page, we see it's full of Black culture and Black news and things that kind of lead us to, either think or gravitate or panic or respond or share, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, they're making money hand over fist from these accounts, and they're making it off of just Black essence. And that's the reason why I kind of wanted to bring up this episode today, and I still want to keep it fun, but I also want to keep us on our toes as far as I guess the landscape of what's coming, either with AI or just being even more critical with a lot of this online stuff. All right, so and just to give like a background, like blackface it kind of refers to a practice that they used to do, especially back in the days. I'm not saying they don't even do it now, because you see a lot of stuff come out, but it's pretty much where non-Black performers were portrayed by white counterparts mainly to emulate Black people. All right, something that
give more context. He's talking about in the 1830s, it's called a minstrel show, and during these minstrel shows, white people will perform as if they were Black by using burnt corks and rub it on their faces to give their skin the appearance of Blackness, of melanin, and then do things that they thought were Black, like eat watermelon and fried chicken and be extra during these minstrel shows. So that's what flash
extra lazy and shit. They be mad lazy and shit. Right.
Definitely a lot of exegrating, a lot of stereotypes, a lot of mocking of just the African American culture in general. So that's kind of what got me to thinking more on this episode and saying like, let's let's talk on it. So how we love burner questions on this show, and I'm gonna start off the episode with a burner question. And for those of you who don't know what burner questions are, and I know we did a great and diligent job.
First time ever.
Her burner cards, okay? Because it was something that was that desideratum.
Ooh, no.
It's for the show. It was something that was desideratum for the show.
Desideratum.
Yes. I think he used it. Yeah, he used it.
I used it right, damn it.
What did he say? Y'all ain't even hear what
he said. Desideratum.
He said it was something that was desideratum for the show. That was something that was needed for the show.
It's desideratum, but we'll give it to you, bro.
I don't know if that's how you
Good job, bro.
pronounce it.
Good job, bro. You got
I
that.
said the word. All right. But anyway, burner questions are something that we do on the podcast where you can answer a question in one of three ways. We have yes, no, and sophisticatedly ratchet, of course. Yes is for when you're feeling sure. No is for when you're feeling unsure. And sophisticatedly ratchet, that's the gray area. All right. So the first question that I wanted to ask y'all, and I'm gonna keep this fun right away, but I want to know, did Robert Downey Jr.'s role in Tropic Thunder offend you? That's the first question we're gonna start off this episode with. Okay.
Oh man.
Seeing how we're talking about blackface.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with sophisticatedly ratchet. I got Lisa Marie.
You know
also
what? I'm gonna
agreeing.
go with sophisticatedly ratchet as well.
Okay, so I got Lisa Marie, Shake, Mo, TJ, and Mash.
Everybody.
It is unanimous.
Wow, that's dope. We should have been playing the drinking game.
Unanimous.
Very unanimous. Now, because I definitely want to hear everybody's opinion, but I want to hear from our lovely guest first. Lisa Marie, please tell me what
is in dialogue. Come through.
Yes. Why sophisticatedly ratchet?
Oh goodness. I think we all looking at the movie. It was funny, right? It was funny.
Hilarious.
But the more serious part about it, just like we're talking about with the blackface, he represented a part of what we've seen every single day with white people playing black people, and also the picking at certain things we just know as culturally ours, the way he was speaking, some of the jokes that he was making. We could have taken that as uncomfortable, but I think because it was comedy ridden, we laughed along with it. So yeah, so it's in the middle. It's that gray area.
Definitely in the gray area. Mo, how do you feel about that, Mo?
Exactly like that. I think because it was a parody, it was comedy. In the moment, I'm being honest, I thought it was hilarious. The movie was hilarious. But on the serious note, he took us back to when we were made fun of. For most partly, I don't think that we interpreted it as such as watching the movie, because we know that he's an actor. We know it was kind of a spoof related to this particular movie, but in all seriousness, I think that's why we didn't really go in on it, because it was a comedy form, and we were laughing at it. I know I was laughing at it, and I'm being transparent. I think that's why maybe we didn't go hard, and I think we knew that it was kind of like a parody, a comedic part of it. So I think that's why maybe the culture didn't go as hard, but
okay.
Yes.
Okay. How I felt about it, I felt like, it was offensive, but I wasn't offended by it.
Right.
Because I felt like they didn't go out of their way to do like really offensive things, like have him eating watermelons and fried chicken.
Right.
And
Correct.
saying like it wasn't completely messed up. And at the end of the day, comedy is supposed to push like limits a little bit. You know what I mean? They're supposed to kind of like pick at people. And, just because, this right here, and I'm not saying that it's not something that is, that can't hurt anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like this can definitely be hurtful to some people, but I feel like they did it very respectfully, and they kept it funny, and they didn't just go overboard with it. That's what it was for me. That's why I said sophisticatedly ratchet.
I co-sign that. I said sophisticatedly ratchet because I think it was done in good taste. Like it wasn't done in a way that made me feel uncomfortable as a black man. I think that the film when it came out was perfect for when it came out. Right.
Right.
I think if you release that movie now, you wouldn't hit the same.
Not at all.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I think that the movie did a really good job of putting other black characters in the same space as that black character to confront him and say things to him that we were thinking. Like, what do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? So the way it was written helped push the narrative along, that this is a really intense actor who wants to absorb the scene and put his best foot forward. So as a viewer, it wasn't as harsh as it could have been. Plus I love Ronnie Downey Jr. I love him, Robert Downey Jr. That's my guy. That's Iron Man to the core. A lot of respect for him as an actor, but I don't think he could do that now. He couldn't do that role now.
Nah.
Yeah. What's up, TJ?
I love going last because I get to hear everyone else's perspective.
I'm glad you do because I didn't go yet. So go.
Okay, go. Oh, sorry. We were just leaving you out this whole episode. All right, so I'm not
So I'm
last,
glad
but I
you
will
do.
say everybody spoke on things that I think came up for me when this question came up. One is I had to like Google when this came out, and this was way back in 2008.
Mhm.
So it's been 15 years.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, at the time, like you said, Mash, it was kind of funny. It was jokey and he did a good job, you know. But looking back at it now, we have so many Black actors. Why do we need someone to do that?
Mhm.
Why couldn't we give someone else an opportunity? And yes, I guess it did allow him to really channel like a Black person and give his best, you know, performance, and it was comedic and whatever. I think we're all in a different space. Like, I don't think, like you said, Mash, this would work now in today's
Right.
society with everything that just happened over the pandemic and Black Lives Matter movement and all this other stuff. I'm just thinking to myself, like, how did we get away with this shit in 2008?
Yeah.
You know,
I think because it was a parody.
It was supposed to be funny.
It was pretty funny.
Even though there's nothing, when I look at it now, I feel so different, and I don't even remember because I'm not even into like these comedy shows. I'm not really into them like that because I feel like it's just corny comedy. Like it's not, to me, they're not as funny. It's like, I don't know. I feel that way. The whole like Will Ferrell stuff, I feel like his movies are very similar to this. It's like corny funny to me.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm complete.
Yeah. All right. I'll go last now, TJ. Thank you very much.
Go last.
But I don't know. I feel like I love comedy. And let me start by saying this. I love comedy. I've always loved comedy. I've always loved making people laugh. I've always loved having a sense of humility. I've loved jokes. I know I came up in my opinion, I feel like we came up in a raw era, especially like back in the days in terms of how we joked, whether it was, you know, yo mama jokes or you so ugly jokes, and we normalized kind of getting tough through words a bit, or just maybe becoming a little bit desensitized to how people talk to you, just a bit, you know.
Talk about your mother in high school.
No, I'm being honest. So at the time of this movie and stuff like that, I definitely found it funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I said that.
Was I privy to like blackface and stuff like that? So, of course. And I think movies like this kind of bring it to the forefront, especially if you never knew what this was, you know, because people tend to just forget that things ever happened. And sometimes we need like a shock to say, hey, this was a real thing, or there's some history behind this, which was kind of a little bit dark. But then I also think of just how comedy is in general. Mash was talking about this just a little bit before the show about the submarine stuff, you know, that happened to the people, and people were posting all these memes and jokes and this, that, and the third. And I'd be lying if I told you I didn't chuckle at something, just to be honest with you, because comedy is very subjective. There's dark humor, you know, there's fun, light humor and all this other stuff, but there's a spectrum. And I feel like this definitely played with the emotions of especially black folks and how they feel about blackface. But I mean, can they do it now? I still think you could do it. It just is you have to be ready for the criticism that's going to come alongside with something like this. And you know, it's going to rub people the wrong way.
Look at his face.
But you know, I mean, it is what it is, though. Like, wait, are you gonna play a clip?
First off, in all honesty, this shit was funny, and I still think it would be funny today.
It was.
I remember it.
It was gonna be funny
hilarious.
today. It would be funny today if they put it out, but they will, like you guys keep saying, it will face a lot more scrutiny.
It would be a lot of No, I think it would be a lot of backlash.
I wouldn't say backlash because
I think backlash.
I would say backlash. I think there will be it would face a lot of scrutiny before they would put it out in the theaters. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this, to answer TJ's question, why not give it to a black guy? Because it wouldn't have been funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad.
It was done on purpose. That's why I said it was done on purpose, not to. Yeah, that was the point of the blackface.
It's funny how it was done, and like I said, it was respectful to me. I thought it was hilarious. And I would watch this movie today. That's how much I like it.
So question. At what point did y'all feel like he was either crossing the line, or maybe like, was there anything that he did specifically?
No, I don't even think that was the thing that crossed the line for me. I think it was the full retard that crossed. That shit was retarded. That was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
It wasn't even this. It was that. That was like that was bad.
Yeah. I
haven't watched it in so long, but
I was gonna say I don't remember it.
I don't
remember it at all, so it wasn't that funny to me.
It was, but it was funny at the time.
It was funny.
Hilarious. It was.
It is.
All right, so I don't know who wrote this question, but I'm going to say it anyway. And this is another burner question that we're going to get to the talking points of this episode. Okay. All right. So if a white person is selling teas on Juneteenth, would you buy it?
What kind of teas are they? Do Juneteenth teas?
They Juneteenth teas. Yes, they're Juneteenth teas.
Do I
drink? Wait. Drink t-shirts.
Do I know that?
Or teas?
They're selling t-shirts. They're selling t-shirts. They got to stand up. They're selling Juneteenth shirts for you to celebrate Juneteenth. Absolutely. It's now a holiday and all this other good stuff. Okay. And here you go. And it's a fire shirt. Probably got like Martin Luther King and all types of people on it.
You know what? Let me.
I'm trying to be.
All right, so
it depends.
That's what I said.
You know what? I'm gonna switch to Sophisticated Ratchet.
I'm gonna be honest.
All right, there you go. All right, so I got Okay, so I got Sophisticatedly Ratchet from myself, Shake, Mo, and Mash, and I got a hard no from Lisa Marie and TJ. So I want to hear the no's. Like, why are we not even giving us any energy? TJ, what you got?
If I'm aware of the seller, like if I'm going to someone and they're white and they're selling Juneteenth, absolutely not. No. If I'm buying it on Amazon, you know what I mean? I don't really know who the person is.
Sounds like a Sophisticated Ratchet.
That's different. But if I know the vendor, no.
Okay. He said they'd be at a stand. That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, it's a stand.
If I see the vendor and they're white, no.
Lisa Marie, why you say no?
I'm the same way. I mean, even if I was out and about and it was a white person selling a Juneteenth t-shirt, I'm not looking their way. I'm going.
Miss Marie,
right.
It's in your favorite color. What's your favorite color?
Green. It's in green.
It's got your favorite plant on it. It's giving life.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it. I'm not
right.
The culture.
It's different. It's different if, like TJ said, if I didn't know, I was just buying it off of Amazon. I don't know. I mean, it's up in the air. But if I'm physically seeing a white person with a Juneteenth shirt, come over here, buy the shirt for what? For what?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
I agree. Go ahead, Shake.
Oh, go ahead. No, you want me to go? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll go after
here's
you.
my thing. I said Sophisticatedly Ratchet. I originally said no, but then I thought about it. Like, what if he's the only one out there? Like,
I was thinking the same thing, bro.
People are out there selling shit, and I'm about to go to a Juneteenth celebration. I need a shirt. This nigga got my shirt. I'm buying it, bro.
You are the celebration.
I feel like my black people. If they wanted my business, they would have did better. They would have been out here, okay?
Right.
They would have came and they would have sold me a shirt, all right? Because if it was a white guy and a black guy, you know what I'm saying? Even if the black guy shirt's a subpart, I'm going to buy his shirt because I'm going to support the black community. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because he's out there. But if the white boy is only out there, and my dude can't be MAGA if he out there freaking selling Juneteenth shirts. But I ain't gonna say can't be.
He could be wearing the dashiki. He got to be wearing the dashiki if he's selling Juneteenth shit.
That's even worse.
That's worse.
Right.
Okay. So wait. So let me take it a step further. Let's say.
No. I want to answer my question before you change it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He love hypothetical. You see, he love hypothetical.
But that's not what the question.
My fault. Go ahead.
I originally was gonna say no, but then part of me, because I'm petty like that, I want to know why you selling the shirt and where the funds going to. So I'm gonna ask you.
Facts.
I'm gonna ask.
Facts.
Yeah, I want to.
We don't know.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he could have black adopted children.
Right. I don't know what you're doing, but I want to know. Like, so where's the proceeds going, sir?
Exactly.
Or ma'am? Like, what is your what is your optic? Why are you out here?
What is your motivation?
What is your motivation to be selling shirts on Juneteenth? Where's this money going?
What if she married a black man? Right? What if she married a black man?
But then I want to hear your story.
This is when the hypothetical comes into play, right? Because I'm
she's a chick.
If I'm going to a Juneteenth celebration and I ain't got no Juneteenth game, I'm like, damn, I really want to get this shirt. And I walk past a white dude in the dashiki with his black wife, and they standing there on the corner, and they like, hey, look, brother, I got these shirts for sale. You want to get one? I might get one because I feel like he's down for the cause. He got a dashiki, he got a baby by a black lady, so he might understand some of the trauma. So he might want to be a part of the cause,
right?
And I'm gonna buy one.
Exactly.
That's just me, though.
Right.
That's a good hypothetical. That's a lot.
Yeah.
A dashiki, bro.
And why he got to have a dashiki?
And the black baby and the black lady.
Because
got a big
they're about unity.
They're
about unity.
Right.
Yo, and that's the thing that confuses me sometimes because I'm over here like, are we not doing it because we feel like we're being watched? Are we still spending our black dollar that way when we know we're not being watched? You know what I'm saying? So part of me is like, damn, would I have done the look around first? Because I want to know, is this a setup? That's the first thing I'm gonna ask myself. Is this a setup? What?
It's like somebody videotaping you.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna think it's a prank because I'm gonna say here like it's Juneteenth.
Like, why would you be out here?
Now, but I'm like, yo, though, I would definitely want to have the conversation. I
want to know.
I want to talk to the person because even the match point, maybe this person could be married to a black person. Does that give them a pass? Yes and no. Because maybe this is the husband or the wife stand, you know what I'm saying? And they just out here just one day. Then I'm gonna be like, well, you make sure they get this money. Matter of fact, give me these out. Okay, give me his or her Zelle. Okay, that way I feel better about it. Okay,
yo, I mean the audacity of somebody a white guy to come out there and sell it. He has to be willing to face all types of scrutinism.
He got to be able to fight.
People gonna talk to him crazy, like, yo, what the fuck you even doing out here with this?
Got to.
Like, and he has to be able to answer those type of questions. Otherwise, we would shut him down. Like, I feel like I feel like everybody, the culture would shut him down if he's out there at a Juneteenth celebration
with a MAGA hat on.
I changed
son. No, we're not doing that.
No, that's a hard no for me.
I think I want to change my answer.
I just said
emotional.
Yeah, it definitely depends. I feel like we do need advocates. We need people on our side, and sometimes they don't look like us, and that's what supported us through slavery. You know
I was just gonna say that through the civil rights movement, there were Caucasians or clear folks who were for the movement, and we needed them to highlight. So that's why I said for me, that's why it was hard for me because I want to know. I'm gonna ask you, what is your motivation behind? I want to hear the story, because if your story connects, or you're giving me something, I might say, you know what, I'm gonna support that because you're for us. Regardless of your skin color, you was able to tell me this, you was able to identify this, you was able to tell me your cause. So then I may be more supportive of you. But that's why I said sophisticatedly ratchet. If you're just standing there and you can't tell me the cause and you're telling me it's going in your pocket, sir, good night. I'm not giving you any kind of monetary fee for nothing.
Well, you heard Lisa Marie still said no, she don't care about none of that shit. You white, you ain't getting this light. Okay? You're not getting these coins off of your mask. You went?
Yeah. I said I was with Shake.
He said he was.
All right, cool.